Howdy, buddies. Hope everybody's doing well today. We have a very special review to do. We have Monument Hobby News Dauntless synthetic brushes, ranging from size 0, 1, 3, 5, and BAB. I don't know what BAB means. I think I can guess. Probably like a big, then the A word, and then brush. But that's just me purely guessing right now. For full disclosure, this was provided to the podcast free of charge from Monument Zero Review. All opinions of these brushes are mine and mine alone. So these went on sale a week or two ago. This was recorded in May of 2025. So they are on sales right now. The MSRP for this 5-pack of brushes, because I don't know how to count, because 0 is not a real number, is $22.50 for the MSRP. They say that you can buy these brushes independently, so you can, if you just want the 0 to 1 or a 3 or the 5, you can get them. As I said, they went up for sale May the 8th. So they are available now because that's how time works. See here. These are synthetic brushes. I know there's a lot of better painters than me that will knife fight over synthetics versus Sables. For somebody who paints as much as I do, they're both basically the same. The difference between these and the other Monument brushes are these are offered at a lower price point than the other brushes for more entry level individuals. So if you're a new painter, or if you're going to give a brush set to somebody who's just starting out or young, but you have enough faith in them that they're not going to immediately destroy a brush 3 seconds into it. Like I said, that's the idea behind these. Then the question is why are they called Dauntless? Because apparently they want new and old painters alike to use them. I've always been brush agnostic, paint agnostic. I do admit that when there are good brushes out and about, I will, good paints out and about, all that good stuff, I will point them out. So, if somebody was to give this to me, I would be extremely happy. At the price point that it is, if I needed a new set of brushes to start off a new hobby, because I normally buy a pack of brushes to start off a new project, I would, at that price point, if these are good, I would consider that. They will be available locally at your local game stores, at Monument Hobby retail partners, if I could talk. So you should be able to get them at any point with that. But let's get into it. Let's see them. I have a couple of the brushes set off to the side to contrast and compare. I haven't painted with these. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I haven't done 200 hours on the brush or anything crazy like that. These just came in, got to my hot little hands, and now I'm talking to you. We got a 5, a 3, a 1, which I'm going to do the most of the comparing with. We have the 00, and then we have the BAB. BAB is considerably bigger handle. It feels good if they finish on the brush, nice, smooth. The protective capping on them is on there really tight, so that's good. Brushes feel, the BAB feels nice and soft. Decent snapback on it. Back in its home if I can. I cannot. So it does not go back in its home because I was going to mess it up. Let's see here. Let's look at 5, and then we'll look at the 00. Then we'll settle on the 1. So 5. Good feel. Good tension on the bristles. Feels better than a average brush that I generally buy. That's not them paying me to say that legitimately does actually feel better than the average brush that I get. Looking at the 1s now. Good snapback. Feels decent. Handles a little bit small for me. I like a more girthier paintbrush. My normal paintbrush that I buy at a local store are these things. Decent snapback. My issue with them is if you can, I don't know if you're able to see that right there, but they already come out of the case or pack pre-janked. I have an Artist Opus Series S here, and this is a really nice brush. Just comparing, the Artist Opus has a little bit more snapback to it, but not by much. So that's good. And then my original favorite brushes before they just went to crap was these Gamers and Gear series that I bought from Adepticon. Unfortunately, the synthetic, within an hour or two of painting, started curling, and then this one somehow got paint up in the fairing and is now just ruined. They were really cool, but as you can see, the gimmick was that right there. That gimmick did not work out. But these are the longest time two of my favorite brushes. So let's get some paint on the table, a model in hand, and see what this is all about. So I figure for Monument Hobbies, I will use some PRO Acryl paint. Let's go ahead. I think this is the first time I'll open it, so this is a brand new bottle. So let's see what this is all about. The funny thing about it is when I was trying to find something to paint, it is incredibly hard not to find Space Marine around here for me to put paint on something with. So found a Macat. We're gonna do some work with this number 1 brush, see how it feels. Nice and buttery. Like, I didn't put a ton of paint on it, but it is holding a lot of paint in the bristles. Like, I'm just now running out, but I still probably can get majority of the front and side of this mech print painted up. So yeah, so obviously nice thin coats, build it up all nice and slick. This feels really good. I'm not gonna sit here and BS you. Yeah, it is a good quality brush. Color me surprised that Monument stuck out something that is good quality. It's a shocker, I know. So final thoughts. Feel like they're a good value for what you get. 5 for $23 basically. Less than $5 brush. Seemed like a good deal to me. The only question that I have is the longevity for these. If they hold up as well as others, or if they hold up as well as others that are at a cheaper price point. I know with good quality brushes, if you take care of them, they'll last basically for the lifetime of your use for them, within reason, of course. These we don't know. I know that they feel good. They carry a lot of paint. They have good snap, good tips. My biggest gripe with them is how thin the handles are on these. Like a much girthier paintbrush. If I could get those sizes with the size brush, that'd be fantastic. I like something thick to hold on to. But that being said, you can use our affiliate code to get 5% off. Link will be in the bottom in the description. Thank you for watching. If you want a good cheap brush, not knowing the longevity of them, I would recommend these. If you're looking to replace your brush or looking for a gift for somebody, this is a good gift. Like, I don't know what you need, but I know you always need brushes. So thank you very much for watching. Remember to stay accountable to yourself and your hobby and your buddies. Have a good one. There you go.
Like and subscribe, and see ya.